Good Monday morning to you. Mike here, the Fresh Rinse. And I have 4 opportunities on the day. The weather is great. The temperature is great. My door is locked. And I have a kidney stone. So this should be fun. Okay, here we are at our first opportunity. A small 2-story home in Cincinnati. Just a hop, skip, and a jump away from Great American Ballpark, home of the Cincinnati Redlegs. First things first, pull out the hose, connect to the hose bib. I have the garage as well. It's not terribly dirty, but a little bit dirty. I'm going to have to hit these steps with some house mix. And all of that, you can see, is quite dirty. So, it should be fun. Let's do this. If I can offer a little word of wisdom to someone who may need to hear this, I've noticed that some of you have the tendency to start your machines and just rev it up right from the go. And that's one of the worst things that you can do to your pressure washing machine. The Honda GX690, as an example, that I run, 8 gallon a minute, when it's revved up all the way is at 3,500 RPMs. Imagine getting in your car in the morning, starting it with the gas pedal down, and ramming it as fast as you can for about an hour, hour and a half, and doing that periodically throughout the day. The best thing you can do is do what I just did and let it run for a good 30 seconds while I turned on the water and came back. And that gives it a moment to warm up and get all the juices flowing. I changed oil in both the machine and the pump yesterday. We are good to go. I have a feeling that the kidney stones are going to be a problem today, as they are any day. I began battling kidney stones this weekend just before church on Sunday morning, and they are no fun. No fun, I tell you. All that's going to be gone. This customer's going to be ecstatic when they find all of this be nice and clean. Got some pretty good organic growth all over this one. She gonna be so happy. Got some nice green stuff here. We love the green stuff. Love the green stuff. I'm going to be doing my 1-year review of the FlowPro downstream injector bypass thingamabob real soon. But just as a real quick promo, I cannot say enough about it. I want to use this as an example. So you watched me downstream this little garage. And then I went and downstreamed that side of the house. In that amount of time, this is all but clean. I just have to rinse it. But my machine is all the way around the corner, down the driveway, into the rig. In order to do that without a FlowPro, I would have to go back to the machine, either pull the hose for some or turn the bypass for others, and then come back and rinse it. And if I missed a spot, I have to go back and turn the soap back on. With the FlowPro, I can either turn it on to soap or to rinse, and I'm good to go. That's one reason my house washes go by so quickly. Get a FlowPro. Dang it. reviewers just this past week mentioned after one of my videos, said, I'm surprised that your rig doesn't have more rust on it than it does, seeing how you rinse it down after every use. And my response was, that's why it doesn't have more rust than it does. Remember, dilution is the solution to pollution, right? So when you rinse down a house, you're adding water. You're just watering it down. That's what you need to do. If water is going to rust my rig, my truck would be a rust bucket, and it's not. So, hey, off to opportunity number 2. All right, here we are at opportunity number 2. It is now raining. My kidney stone is killing me, but it helps to move around a little bit. So I have 2 more after this. All 3 of these are in my town and practically in my neighborhood, so that's cool. Happy, happy, happy. Got some dirty stuff all around, not terrible. Not terrible. Still waiting on my shooter tips to come in. I ordered the Davis shooter tip and I ordered the Guy Blackman shooter tip. When they come in, we'll do a shooter tip showdown. It's like the front of his truck's getting washed. See if we can get this black stuff off of you. All the blacky stuff. Mold. All right, it is pouring the rain, and I still have 2 more stops. Let's do this. Okay, here we are at opportunity number 3 of 4. And this one's got some dirty on it, finally. See right up there. That's just one indication. The house is pretty dirty. I may or may not get much footage of this one. I'm dying. I'll be perfectly honest with you. If you've never had kidney stones, I wouldn't wish them on my worst enemy. And I have a few. There's 2 reasons why I do not go home right now and get in the hot tub. First of all, I'm stacked. By the grace of God, I'm absolutely stacked. If I don't do them when they come, we can get backed up and I'm going to just get beside myself. And secondly, I don't even own a hot tub. So that would be an impossibility. So how can you ask me to get in the hot? I don't have a hot tub. So anyways, I got to get this one done. And I just recognized I got that spot right there. I do not have my shooter tip. I'm going to have to get on the ladder here to get up here so that I can get that. Are you cool with that? Okay, here's another example where the Flow Pro really comes in handy. So I got a bee's nest right there. And you see my truck is all the way there. So I'm going to spray this. By the way, there's no getting that from the ground. You can't even see it. So I'm going to spray that. I'm going to go to this other side, spray that. When I come back, I can rinse that. Otherwise, I'd have to climb down the ladder, turn off my soap, climb back up on the ladder and back down again. That's ridiculousness. Get a Flow Pro. Okay, so that's it for opportunity number 3. I'm going to call number 4 and ask if we can reschedule. The fresh rinse is dying. So, you wanted the real life version. This is it. I'm out of here. Bye. Have a good day.